Hi friend, today I want to look with you at the book of Exodus, and especially with that in mind, that God uses people to bring change into this world, and also He's using people to point back towards Him and bring change. I want to look at the story of Moses, okay? So, Moses was this young man, got a calling from God, like God told him, go back to Egypt and talk to this Pharaoh that enslaved all the Israelites to let them go. Very challenging job, right? So Moses did. He went, after a little bit complaining, after a little bit of issues, he goes back, and he talks to Pharaoh. God backs him up with a lot of miracles, a lot of plagues that he brings, and things are happening. Interesting with that, the Israelites see all those plagues happening. The Egyptians get hit by all those plagues, but the Israelites don't get hit at all with them. They're safe the whole time. So now, eventually, Pharaoh says, hey, you can go. I don't want you here anymore. Just pack up, go. The Israelites all pack up their stuff, and they go. They leave Egypt. They're free. And they leave so with, as it is described in chapter 14 of Exodus, they left boldly. Okay? So they left boldly. Now what happens? They follow Moses, they follow God, like go into this desert and leave and walk out. Now, Pharaoh changes his mind and chases after them, right? Like he goes after them like a madman. And the Israelites look back and they see this huge army and they see all this stuff coming after them. What happens? They're afraid again. They're afraid. They forgot what Moses told them and what Moses showed them and what God showed them before. Like, that God is with them. That God is there. That God is setting them free. It's not a Moses, it's God. They forget. So they complain to Moses and be like, why did you bring us here? We're going to die. We're all going to die. But what does Moses do then? Does he agree with them and be like, hey, yeah, I guess you're going to die. Oh well, I failed today. Didn't go so well. What can we do? Maybe next time's getting better. I'll try another folk taking them out somewhere. No. Moses knew who God is. He trusted God fully. What did he say? He said to the Israelites, stop being so fearful. Remain steady, and you will see how Adonai is going to save you. He will do it today. Today you have seen the Egyptians, but you will never see them again. Adonai will do battle for you. Just calm yourselves down. So what happens? Moses knows who God is. He truly knows who God is. But then out of that knowledge, he speaks to all those people that he just brought out of Egypt. And he tells them, put your trust in him. He's with you. He will fight your battles. He will set you free, like he got you out of Egypt. It's not me. It's not me, Mr. Moses. No, it's God. God brought you out of this. And he's going to keep setting you free. So remember this. So Moses totally spoke courage in every single person of Israel. Right? He spoke courage. He spoke hope. He spoke change. And it rocked them. Because they kept going, right? But then he does something else. He doesn't point towards himself or takes credit for anything. He points towards God and said, God is the strong one. He always points towards God. And that brings change to people. Because later in the chapter we read, when Israel saw the mighty deed after God set them free and he overcame the Egyptians, that Adonai had performed against the Egyptians, the people feared Adonai, and they believed in Adonai and in his servant Moses. So when they saw God showing up, they started believing again. But it was important that Moses pointed towards God. So I want to encourage you with that. There's a lot of people around us that might have had courage in their life at one point, that might have walked with God strongly, but then maybe they hit a bump in the road. Maybe like the Israelites, they look back and be like, oh no, this army is too strong, those people are too strong, all those things are happening, you know? Maybe like God's not with me, maybe I looked wrong, maybe I made a mistake, I don't know, something bad happened, I don't know. But you and I have the opportunity to listen to God and bring the truth back to them, bring courage back to them, bring hope back to them. There's a lot of people left churches over the years because they got hurt or things happened or whatever the causes are. There's many causes why people left or are not going to church or don't know God. And there's people probably in your neighborhood that are like that. But they, deep inside, want to find God again. And we can help them. We can be like a Moses. We can help them guide towards God again. Through speaking courage into their lives, through speaking truth into their life. And to remind them, hey, it's not up to this man there in the front. It's not up to you. It's up to God, and God is with you. And God is greater than anything that can overcome you. So I want to encourage you today to speak courage. Okay? Speak courage into people's lives. Like Moses did. Let God speak to you, and then speak to others. And then point them towards God for solutions. Because we don't have the solutions, but God does. Remember that this week. Have a blessed week. Bye.